As to the question of nature versus nurture, is a fan born or is a fan made? I know this. Our game can make a fan out of anyone. And at Fandom U, we take it to a whole new level. The NCAA Championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
What do you know about the happy face killer?
He's my father. Every violent act is a rock dropped in water. The ripples of trauma just keep pulling everyone they touch underneath.
Happy Face, new series now streaming on Paramount+.
We're back. I got one.
Adam.
I got one.
Adam. Let me see Zook.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey.
Man.
Hey. Hey.
Proportions are about right.
I'm just trying to figure out which one of that's me, Kenny, and Clark.
You can't figure that out?
I cannot.
Just the one that's not as good looking? That's
No,
you.
that's Clark.
That's you.
That's Clark. The ugly emoji is Clark.
Oh, man.
Oh, they are lifelike, dude.
Yeah. I guess mine should actually be a little shorter. All right, what a first full day it has been. And in case you missed any of the madness, we've got you covered with 6 games in 60 seconds. Start the clock.
The greatest day on the sports calendar. This is March.
I like Louisville in this game, number one, because they're playing at home.
Creighton offense executed very well today.
I'm taking Clemson in San Antonio.
Wow. But Cowboy up! McNeese has its first ever tournament victory.
It's incredible. So this changes our university. Go Pokes!
Was there thought that the 1 seed would be upset in Wichita? I don't think there's a thought anymore.
I'm relaxed.
Oh, this is the kiss.
I'm not worried at all, America.
Auburn does what a 1 seed is supposed to do. They pound the 16 Alabama State.
You had a player in mind. You write down the name. He went with Drake. Bennett Sturts. Is that right?
Sturts is running 3. It's good.
It's Calipari over Self and Arkansas to the second round.
Oh, it was the Mentalist. I wonder.
He was amazing. I've seen him on television a lot, but to see him in person was pretty incredible. And for him to come out with Bennett Sturts.
I'm so mad at him.
And you, the dumbest person in the world.
Oh, yeah.
His ATM is, what's your ATM?
Well, it's not that anymore.
He changed it. He changed
it. You know how long I had to call so many
I know. I
people
saw
to
you
get
working on it.
The only thing worse than your jersey number is 1, 2, 3, 4.
The lazy man's code.
Kenny O's told me to give this back to you.
Oh, that's you. I wish.
Start back.
Oh, man, I wish that was yours. That looks like yours. Okay. Activate. That's funny. Oh, my gosh.
That was amazing.
That wasn't
He's
funny.
an amazing dude, man. That's incredible.
Yeah,
It really is.
And I'm looking forward to seeing who he has in his envelope
Yes,
for his picks.
that's on the horizon.
Yeah. That'll wrap things up from here in the studio. The second half of Omaha and St. John's is coming your way. And now to Blake and Joe, the Guarantee Guys, courtesy of the AT&T Guarantee.
There's only one guarantee. Everybody's bracket is getting destroyed.
Oh, no, not mine, because I have a system. Mascots.
Joe, look.
Seriously, I only pick winners based on who would win in a real-life fight.
That's not how this works.
So you're telling me a bear wouldn't destroy an eagle?
Just who do you have winning?
The Aggies.
The agricultural students.
Yes, agricultural students run the entire food supply.
Please don't turn this into a seed oil thing.
This is about seed oils, the danger of seed oils. We have to get real about it.
With these bad boys, I can watch all the TVs at Buffalo Wild Wings. I won't miss any March Madness. Doug City for 3. Nice shot! You look great.
You look great.
We do not look great. Let's go, Sports Bar.
new bike is officially protected by America's #1 motorcycle insurer. We can now safely go wherever the wind takes us. Let's ride. It was one of those books that smelled bad, but in a good way, you know? Oh, man. Oh, didn't think this through, did you? No. You go without me. The owner and I aren't on speaking terms. Apparently the refills are limited.
Okay.
It's not okay.
The NCAA, driving change to do more for today's student athletes. The NCAA programs deliver $4 billion in scholarships every year. Those D1 scholarships are now guaranteed. Health and well-being services are mandatory. Student athletes get tutoring as well as financial literacy coaching because almost everyone is going pro in something other than sports. The NCAA, driving change to do more for today's student athletes.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NCAA for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any picture, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NCAA consent is prohibited.
St. John's on top of Omaha, 33-28 at the half. You can get more sports coverage than ever before in the Bleacher Report app. Be sure to download the all-new Bleacher Report app today. Second half of the 2:15 matchup in the West region is coming up next.
Did they just hop from a baseball game to a show on Max without leaving DirecTV?
It's like all their apps and channels are connected.
Oh, it's all connected. Shows, movies, sports, cooking shows. Oh my God.
Is she talking to us?
Tell me, how does DirecTV put all your favorite stuff on one home screen? Uncanny content suggestions based on your watch history? Or mind control?
Were you recently electrocuted?
A better way to watch whatever you want to watch. Well, I, for one, am intrigued.
So, what do you guys think?
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with those windows.
Andersen makes it easy. They are the #1 trusted window and door brand.
Oh, I love those windows.
They're built to last.
Gorgeous windows.
What a difference.
Andersen. Gosh, I love those windows.
They're magnificent.
You know, in a world where a lot can go wrong, trust your home to Andersen. I trust them. I trust them more.
What up? Stephen Colbert from downtown.
CBS weeknights.
Boom.
It's Truck Month at Fox Marquette Ford. From now through March, lease a 2024 Ford F-150 XLT Super Crew 4-wheel drive for $499 a month for 36 months with zero due at signing. Sign and drive. Fox Marquette Ford. Experience the difference.
Running my business, I'm always worried about managing logistics. Trying to find the balance between work and family is a struggle. There's so many moving parts, things can change in a heartbeat. The last thing I want to be concerned about is our banking. That's why I use First Bank for my business, home loan, and personal banking. They handle all the things you can't afford to worry about. They make it all about me.
From now through March at Fox Marquette Chevrolet, lease a 2025 Chevrolet Equinox LT front-wheel drive for $399 a month for 36 months with zero due at signing. Together, let's drive. Fox Marquette Chevrolet. Experience the difference.
Coverage of the NCAA men's basketball tournament is sponsored by Verbo Private Vacation Rentals. DirecTV. Stream DirecTV satellite free. Nissan. Power Forward. And by Dove Men Plus Care. Care changes everything.
Back in Providence, let's take a look at the degree first half stats. St. John's only 3 offensive rebounds, only 6 points in the paint. Out-rebounded by 10, yet they have the lead at the break. And back courtside with Steve Lapis, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll hear from Evan Washburn in a moment. We don't want to go any further without acknowledging the passing of our colleague, Greg Gumbel. He died in December. All of us are wearing these pins today with Greg's initials on them. He would have loved a game like this. The tournament is not the same without Greg Gumbel, and we're all thinking of Greg on this day.
Yeah, I mean, what he did when I first met him live, because I watched him all those years, he was the nicest guy, made me feel like I knew him for years. He was that kind of person.
Thinking of Greg this day and always. He was a big part of this tournament, and he always will be. Start of the second half here in Providence. The winner will take on Arkansas in Saturday's second round.
I think Rick Pitino probably ripped into these guys pretty good at halftime, if I had to guess.
Lewis, a three. And a good start to the second half for the Red Storm.
The thing is, the Red Storm missed 17 shots in the first half and only got 3 offensive rebounds. That's like unheard of for them. Now here comes the full court pressure.
Aaron Scott limited to 6 minutes in the first half because of foul trouble. Kadari Richmond played just under 10 minutes because of the 2 fouls.
So you got to give the bench credit. They did a pretty good job.
Outscoring Omaha 11-0 in the first half, the bench. Sutton lost it. Oh, last touch by St. John's as we check in with Evan.
Spoke to Chris Crutchfield about that first half and maybe the approach in the second half. 6 3-pointers for St. John's. They only averaged 5, and that was the clear approach, and don't expect that to change. They're going to allow them to shoot those threes. Obviously, Coach Crutchfield didn't want to see them get one right out of the gate. Wants them to continue to own the glass if they can, and if they can hit a few shots, that's going to be critical to pull off this upset.
Well, I mean, that's the game plan. If they make threes, you're going to go home. You have to stop. You have to give them what it is they don't like to do, and that's what Omaha has done. But now we're seeing St. John's, one of the best second-half teams in the country. We've seen that. They come out just differently in the second half.
5-second call against Omaha puts the ball back in the hands of St. John's. And this man, R.J. Lewis. Ejiofor fighting for the rebound, and a foul is called against Omaha. Ondakane with a push, his second foul.
I was talking to Matt Abdelmassi at halftime, who's their general manager. I said, hey, what's going on? He says, we do this every game. It drives us nuts, but we do this every game.
Good look. Ejiofor to Richmond. It's the largest lead of the night for St. John's, up by 10. Some rare paint points for St. John's, just 8 tonight. Osborne fakes the 3 to the free throw line. His jumper is good. He's got a good looking stroke. Osborne with 8 points.
Yeah, he's playing well.
Richmond for 3. Ejiofor the offensive rebound, and he's fouled.
Take a look at this out of bounds play and look at Kadari Richmond. So smart what he does here. He takes the ball out of bounds, but watch what he does. He fakes here, and then he goes back into the post area and ends up by himself for a layup. Good move without the ball by Kadari Richmond.
Scott. It's good. They're calling it a 3. They may look at that during the next media timeout, but for now a 3. And the first field goal of the night for Aaron Scott. Osborne trying to answer. And Scott trucks down the rebound. 2-on-1 the other way. Lewis and Wiltshire. Lewis with the hammer.
It's amazing what they do in the second half, these guys. Must drive the coaching staff nuts.
Chris Crutchfield wants a timeout, and this place explodes in red. A 10-2 run to open up the second half for St. John's.
Here's another tip from the Tool Shack, how to stay in the zone.
The best way to stay in the zone is to stay cool.
The best way to stay cool? Bring your fans with you.
I love our fans.
Men sweat more, and sweat can irritate your skin.
Take your skin to its happy place with Dove Men's Micro Moisture technology that nourishes skin. Dove Men. Care changes everything.
So what's on the horizon at Nissan? Well, buckle up. New technologies, new hybrid and EV powertrains, and an award-winning new lineup should be here in, now. Did we mention they're all backed by Nissan Maintenance Care? So whether you're looking for a new ride today or dreaming about one for the future, the road ahead has never looked brighter. Full speed ahead.
Rory never thought she would live out her dream. Then one day, she did. You were made to chase your passions. We were made to put them in a package.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need the protection of Batman.
Easy, Batemobile, not too fast, baby.
Never play with poison ivy.
Someone's a flirt.
Bateman, please.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Oh, I get it now. Poison ivy.
At AT&T, we confidently guarantee our network.
Beef, 2. Baker, 2.
Bingo!
But what we can't guarantee is Cooper Flag having any chill.
Bingo!
Nice one, Coop.
Let's go!
Now go shake hands.
Yes, mammy.
You know what AT&T guarantees? Connectivity you depend on, the deals you want, and the service you deserve. Or we'll make it right. That's the AT&T guarantee.
Teddy, good try.
And now, Power Forward, presented by Nissan.
Yeah, what a fast break that was. R.J. Lewis, he knows how to finish him off, that's for sure.
We said it at the time, and who knows how it may have played out, but Omaha was within 2 points, and they had the ball late in the first half. They turn it over. Since then, 13-2 in favor of St. John's.
That could be a big spot there, Andrew.
Now the Mavericks are 3 of 20 from deep tonight. Where do they turn for offense?
They got to try and drive it a little bit, but right now this St. John's team, they've picked up the heat big time.
Great defense by Scott, who takes it away.
Not much they can do. The defense has really picked it up, and look at this guy taking it to the basket.
Ejiofor misses the follow, but he is fouled.
What a great job by Scott there. Just gets his arm straight up in the air. And those, Kadari Richmond usually finishes those.
J.J. White commits the foul. Sends Ejiofor to the free throw line. St. John's is 8 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And that's another area where they have struggled big time this year.
They entered number 290 in the country, shooting 68% from the line.
When you think of the year they've had, Andrew, they don't shoot fouls well, they don't shoot threes well, and here they are with 4 losses and by a combined 7 points. That's how far they were from being undefeated.
And Rick Pitino said it earlier this year. He said the numbers and wins defy all statistical logic, as Thomas lays it in, but that tells you how much effort they play with.
Oh no, they play. Every coach who played against them, Sean Miller, I remember, every guy comments how hard they play. No better compliment for a coach than for people to say they play really hard.
Scott, a 3. 9 3-pointers tonight for St. John's. Their season high is 14.
It's really down here that they've picked up. I mean, Ejiofor has been much more active than he was in the first half. I will tell you that.
Osborne baseline, and Wiltshire is called for the foul. From tip-off to the final buzzer, fan work is thirsty work. Refresh with Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? So Tony Osborne goes to the free throw line. Mound City, Missouri is where he's from. Grew up on his dad's farm. Last year averaged 7 points per game. This year up to 12 points per game. '13th year that Omaha has been a Division I program. This is the first time they've made the NCAA tournament. 48-33 with 16 minutes to go. Wiltshire. A pure stroke of Simeon Wiltshire, the native of Plainfield, New Jersey.
Yeah, way too easy. I mean, he pulled up from 15 feet, no problem.
St. John's is 6 of 9 this half. Look at Scott diving to the floor.
He's an unsung hero on this team. Big-time glue guy.
What a steal by Richmond. Couldn't hold on. White sends it back out. Osborne for 3. Kadari Richmond tips it right to White. Glover. His 3 won't go. Another offensive rebound. Ondekane. And Scott just stands tall and takes it away.
Just goes straight up.
Scott again. Not this time. Lewis tried to save it and goes crashing behind the basket. St. John's pulling away in Providence.
Hey, fellas, I promised the Capital One bank guy I'd stop by.
Chuck likes to hit a bank shot before it opens every day.
The bank is open. One more time. The bank is open. The bank is open.
2 more minutes, guys.
Why don't we let somebody else try? Like who? The Capital One bank guy? Why not?
Bank.
Let Chuck say it. The bank is open.
No fees or minimums on checking accounts.
Please sign this for me, please.
Bank guy got game.
What's in these? What am I tasting? Doritos?
Mommy, who is that?
Maybe she's a ghost. What is she doing? How'd she get here? Who is this woman?
Mommy, I'm scared.
Today's the day.
Rated PG-13.
With these bad boys, I can watch all the TVs at Buffalo Wild Wings. I won't miss any March Madness. Doug City for 3. Nice shot! You look great.
You look great.
We do not look great. Let's go sports bar.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. This isn't just a restoration. It's a revival, because you know there's value in making space for your people. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Did the little piggy cry wee, wee, wee all the way home?
Max. Maxwell.
Yeah?
You're home.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Mrs. A.
Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
What you got to say? Say hey, hey, hey.
New Balance, we got now.
Dunkin's $6 meal deal. It's a big deal. You get a medium iced or hot coffee, sausage, egg, and cheese, and 6 toasty hash browns. It's the biggest deal in breakfast. Dunkin's $6 meal deal.
Longest active tournament droughts without a win among major power conference teams. Georgia hasn't won since 02. They lost again. St. John's, 2000 with Mike Jarvis. The last time they won a tournament game. Nebraska has never won a tournament game. Where were you in 2000? Well, Rick Pitino was the head coach of the Celtics. Steve Lapis was the head coach at Villanova. I was a junior at Syracuse. And Evan, 9th grade. And why is the yearbook picture black and white?
Hey, yeah, that really makes me feel terrible that I was in the middle of my career and Evan Washburn was in 9th grade. I mean, come on.
Severn School, we do it like the classics. We like to keep it black and white.
Yeah,
I think the lettuce still looked pretty good in 9th grade there.
Wow.
The lettuce was strong. I didn't.
Wow, I mean, that's
in
not
sync
a
was
surprise.
big, you know.
Evan, the lettuce is never a surprise. Evan has graduated from 9th grade to jumping on trash cans in the NCAA
Come
tournament.
a long way.
2000, Mike Jarvis, last time St. John's won a tournament game. 5 to shoot, rejected by Ejiofor. Glover gets it back. Shot clock's going to expire. A foul. A foul as the shot clock was winding down.
Oh, didn't see a foul there. And St. John, this is kind of an anomaly for them tonight. They only have 10 points in the paint, yet they're up 17 in this game. Normally, they're doing their damage in there.
Josh Strite, the senior from Watkins, Minnesota, transfer from North Dakota State. And Glover keeps it alive. Waddles for 3. And the tip in by Strite.
Yeah, they have not done a good job on the defensive glass, St. John's.
Those are the first points off the bench for Omaha tonight. Lewis for 3. That's pure.
I'll tell you what, if this kid is going to shoot the ball the way he has shot it the last 6 games of the year, I mean, he's a pro as it is, but that will help him a whole lot.
He's 4 of 5 from deep. Osborne, baseline, sends it out to Waddles. Extra pass. Glover drives in. No good. Follow not there. Ejiofor the rebound. Smith to Lewis. Ibinayo. A 3 won't go. Lewis trying to save it. Again goes crashing into the stands.
R.J. Lewis going after that ball. Look at this hustle. And that is
wow, what a play.
That is some play.
That is awesome.
He looks like a wide receiver who keeps his feet in bounds. How do you like
Look
that?
at you. NFL Today, Steve Lapis, put him on there. Lewis from the outside. It's good again.
Oh. 11 threes for St. John's.
Well, look, I think when people would ask you about St. John's, what do you think about St. John's in March? It was always their great defense, their great coach. But, you know, who knows if they have one of those bad nights shooting. If they shoot like this, I mean, there's no telling where this team could end up.
No, they could win the whole thing if they shoot well because their defense is national championship good.
As we see on cue, Aaron Scott with a block.
I mean, they're the #1 defensive team in the country.
Tough pass there by Lewis. Up ahead of the pack, Waddles can't track it down.
Tell you, Scott has really done a great job on the defensive end tonight.
And then Scott grabbing his hand after. Remember, he's playing with torn ligaments in his right thumb. He suffered that injury in the Big East Tournament semifinals. It's all taped up. He'll have a procedure done in the offseason. Rick Pitino joked that he's actually been shooting the ball better since the thumb injury in practice, that he should have torn it a few weeks ago.
Yeah, he's joking. I know. But he's, you know, even with that torn thumb, he has definitely been a big positive for them. And you just saw a good glimpse of what Kadari Richmond does. He misses it, and he's so big and strong and powerful, he finishes it in the lane on the offensive rebound. And he's not having his best game tonight.
Waddles misses the layup. Richmond, what a move! And Rick Pitino calls timeout. Red Storm pouring it on, outscoring Omaha 27-8 in the second half.
With Chevy Equinox EV, you can wake up every day with a full charge. Your crew can have a roomy, no-compromise interior. And starting around $34,995, you and your money can go further in America's most affordable EV with over 315 miles of range. Equinox EV, a vehicle you know, value you'd expect, and a dealer right down the street. Go EV without changing a thing. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Foul! Jimmy!
Hey, I was eating that.
No, Big Daddy. You're eating a toasted ultimate Italian with melty provolone.
Think fast! Here's some hot salad! Everyone gets a sandwich!
New toasted sandwiches at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
Hey, play for an ultra?
Race you for an ultra?
Don't forget, there's ultras on the line.
Woo! I didn't.
Michelob Ultra, superior like thee.
I'm always trying to learn about money and finances. The Experian app can help you build your credit, find new credit cards, car insurance, save time and money, and overall, just help you gain more knowledge. So download the Experian app right now.
We're NCIS. Look at this all-star team.
NCIS is all new. CBS Monday at 9, 8 Central.
Happy Face, new series now streaming exclusively on Paramount+.
From now through March at Fox Marquette Chevrolet, lease a 2025 Chevrolet Equinox LT front-wheel drive for $399 a month for 36 months with zero to its signing. Together, let's drive. Fox Marquette Chevrolet. Experience the difference.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we